What up, y'all? We're here for week 3. We're back at it, back to back to back. We're going to give you good picks, 2 bold picks or predictions, and our Sunday night score prediction. Just to address y'all, in case any of my family members or anyone that my friends watch this, yes, I did fail on Friday night and lose, but y'all didn't fail to show me love and continue to support me and ask me how I'm doing and checking in, and I appreciate y'all. And thank you very much. And let's get on with this episode. So, on to my bold prediction. And
just like 20 other players in the NFL, he's also on IR. So,
yeah, I am on IR. Unfortunately, I can't fight for a little bit. I got my nose broke, so I got to get that fixed. But I'll be fighting again February 14th on Valentine's Day will be my next fight in 2025. So we already got a date and got knocked down, but I'm getting back up.
That's a week after my birthday. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you got plans.
Cool.
Your bold prediction.
1 p.m. Chargers will beat the Steelers, and they'll start 3-0 with a rookie head coach, and they will have to do it with the run. J.K. Dobbins has scored 23 and 21 in his first 2 games this year. He just tried to trade me Cuz Edwards for fantasy.
Getting all that if J.K. go down, but it's okay.
The Steelers have the 7th ranked run defense, but the trends are meant to be broken. Bijan had 137 scrimmage yards on the Steelers, while the Broncos had barely any rush yards as a team versus them last week. Now, looking at this game, the Steelers' defense has been stellar, with the offense barely scoring any points. The Chargers' defense have only allowed 13 total points the last 2 games, and one of those games was of Las Vegas, who just stunned the Ravens. Steelers have scored a combined of 31 points, under 20 in both games, with only 1 offensive touchdown to show for it. So give me the Chargers.
Gosh, you love hating on the Steelers so much.
How does that not back up the case?
No, you.
They have 1 touchdown out of 2 games.
At me, and yes, you're absolutely right. But it's going to be a good game.
I think
both
so.
Those teams play very similar.
I think
they both run the ball a lot and don't score a lot of points.
But the Chargers are a better team. The Steelers haven't put
the
Steelers played the Falcons, which the Falcons look like a complete mess in Week 1, and then they just proved everybody wrong a few days ago.
No, they looked like a mess. Also, we killed them, but they won.
The Eagles didn't lose that game. They came in and took it.
No.
Yes.
That is. What are you talking about?
The Eagles.
How did we not lose that game? If Saquon Barkley catches, there was a 99.3% chance that we were going to win with under 2 minutes left in that game. How does that team, you're talking about statistic, how does that statistic not prove that we lost the game?
I mean, y'all could have stopped them the last drive.
Yeah, because we couldn't fucking put pressure on the quarterback. We're playing the worst prevent defense in the world. All prevent defense does is prevent you from winning the game. So do not prevent defense. If your team's in prevent defense, you might as well leave the room. All right? Because they're going to score. And that's what I did. I left the room. And they fucking scored.
That story's iconic. Now, going to my 4 p.m. bold. This is actually going to be my Sunday night bold prediction because I didn't like any of the 4 p.m. games. Falcons will beat the Chiefs.
Okay.
They just walked into the link and upset the Eagles.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
The Eagles and then the
Chiefs. I think so. Why not? They just walked into the link and upset the Eagles prime time. The Chiefs have weaker defense, and they just lost Isaiah Pacheco. So they won't really have a run game unless Kareem Hunt just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah, Pacheco's big.
The Falcons also showed a good display and held Saquon to 95 yards and no touchdowns. That's a heroic effort to me. Steele or P. Ryan for the Chiefs ain't going to cut it. They won't have the same amount of success that Saquon had, not even close. They're going to have to get Travis Kelce finally involved to win this game. And the game is in Atlanta, and the Falcons are coming off a great win. I'm taking Atlanta in a shootout, which takes me to my very short score prediction of Sunday Night Football. The Falcons win 32-27. Kirk Cousins will defeat Pat Mahomes on primetime. How's that for a headline?
That ain't gonna happen. Kirk Cousins beat Pat Mahomes.
Said the same thing about Falcons beating the Eagles. That ain't gonna happen.
I'm so happy I didn't watch that happen. I left after the Eagles kicked the field goal with like a minute 58 left, so it is what it is. I'm glad I didn't get to watch that, but I've done nothing but hear about it. So that'll take me to my bold prediction. My bold prediction for this week is the Eagles will beat the Saints and march into the Superdome and eliminate an undefeated team. So we're going to get one of those undefeated teams out of there. I don't know how many of them are left, but the Saints are out of it. Okay? Yeah, because the Vikings are one of them, which is crazy. And the Saints are due for a loss. Their defense is playing stellar.
They are.
But they're playing way too good and out of their mind. They're not going to blow us out. That's for damn sure. They've been blowing teams out. The Eagles are going to stop them because there was some crazy stat where Derek Carr hadn't led a drive that didn't end in points this season. Like, pretty deep into the Cowboys game. And that is bound to stop. So the Eagles defense is going to come out there and they're not going to score. And Derek Carr is going to have to respond. And the Eagles know that they lost the game on Monday. The Falcons didn't come in and take nothing. Okay? We really bent them over and rammed them in the behind for 4 quarters and 95% of the 3 quarters and 95% of the fourth. But it don't matter. The Eagles are hungry. Saquon Barkley is going to score. That's another thing. My bold prediction, Saquon Barkley, anytime touchdown. Take it. I promise you. If you don't feel comfortable with that, Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown. Now, my second prediction is going to be kind of tallying off my first one. We are going to eliminate one of the winless teams. So we're going to eliminate the teams with no win. This team is going to get out of the no-win category, and this other team is going to get out of the no-loss category. So the Ravens are going to win their first game, and they are going to march into Jerry World and hand the Cowboys their 3rd straight loss on their home field, dating back to their wild card debacle against the Packers. They had that, then they opened the season in Jerry World and got pissed on by the Saints. Like, let's be real, they got killed. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And now they're going to go in there with a hungry Ravens team that's 0-2 that shouldn't have lost to the Chiefs because Isaiah likely decided to wear half a shoe size bigger than he should have that morning. So that's how they lost that game. His toe wasn't even on the line. The front of his shoe was on the line. And then they blew a game to the Raiders that they 100% had no business losing. And I got another prediction inside my prediction. It's going to be the 3rd straight game that the away team, the visiting team, scores 30 points on the Cowboys' turf. Because they lost to the Packers 48-32, and they lost to the Saints 44-19. So they're not going to keep the streak live where the visiting team scores over 40. All right, I'm not going to give it to you that bad, but the opposing team's going to go over 30 because the Ravens are about to drop 30 on your head, and all those Texas Hicks are going to be pissed off.
How about our friends that we have, Cowboys fans?
Yeah, George,
Jake,
Kaiser, the whole Luff family. All y'all are going to be very boo-hoo crying on Sunday. And that takes me to my Sunday prediction. I got the Chiefs winning this game 27-20. All right? The Chiefs are going to win this game because Kirk Cousins is not good in primetime. Yes, they lost Isaiah Pacheco, but they have a pretty good rookie in Carson Steele. I'm not saying he's going to carry the load, but they have Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes is 10 times better than Kirk Cousins. It doesn't even matter who else is on the field with Patrick Mahomes. He's got Kelsey. He's got Rashee Rice. Who else does he have? He's got someone else that's been doing pretty decent.
Xavier Worthy.
Worthy, and Watson. I can't believe I forgot about Worthy. So Mahomes has got his weapons enough to succeed. And I'm so confident in this. I wrote down Chiefs 27-20, and I even write the other team on there because it's just because the Chiefs are playing, and the Chiefs are going to win. I ride the Chiefs all the way, man. They're going to win this game. If they lose it, it's one of their very few losses they're going to have this
They
season.
gotta lose one, man. They gotta lose one.
At some point, but
Taking the Falcons at home, man. Bijan about to go off. Oh, my boy Darnell Mooney about to go off again.
they do need to stop Bijan or they're in for a big night.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Take the Falcons money line for my bettors out there, because I'm gonna be taking it for sure. You already know, man. Chiefs losing. Chiefs
The
losing.
Chiefs aren't losing.
Yes, they are. If they don't get Travis Kelce involved, they're gonna lose because
Travis Kelce ain't going to have a good game.
That Chiefs. I mean, that Falcons secondary is gonna stop Rashee Rice
and Poyer are going to shut down Kelce. If I said if anything might have a good game, it may be Rashee Rice.
The Falcons are gonna win and upset the
Devontae
Chiefs.
just balled against the Falcons, and he's a route runner. Devontae just balled against them. I think
All right.
Rashee Rice matches up well. Travis Kelce, though, bench him in fantasy football.
Yeah, Cohen, bench him.
Bates and Poyer, all over that.
Or trade Travis Kelce. This would be a good
You
time
don't
to
trade him off a 1-point performance. Don't do that.
Nah, this would be a good time to get him out, though. This would be a good time to just sweep
No,
him
you can't
sweep
get
him under the
value
rug.
for him.
Like, offer 2 players plus him.
If you
You
could
know,
pull that off.
Get
I
get
give
him
you
under
2
the rug.
players right now. You want Gus Edwards and Calvin Ridley? Tell us what you think in the comments. I got Gus Edwards, Calvin Ridley. I'm sending it to him for... I even forgot who I want.
Tank Dell
Tank
and
Dell.
DeAndre Swift.
Yes.
Oh.
What do y'all think about that? I'm trading Calvin Ridley and Gus Edwards for Tank Dell
I'm not
and
accepting
DeAndre
this
Swift.
trade. This is not happening.
Put down in the comments. You don't have to.
See you guys on Monday Night Football. Got a double header this week. I don't know why they did this, but see you guys then.